I think it's okay to have Brooke as Anne. Like Martin Sheen was Anne in The West Wing.
Yeah, George
he was
went.
the star of the show.
Yeah,
star of the show.
Okay.
I think we're live now.
We're live,
We're live. Welcome back, everybody, to Session 2, Adventure 8 of Crush Improv plays D&D. I'm joined tonight by Brooke, Dan, Al, Christine, Jordan. I'm Andrew.
And Martin Sheen.
And Martin Sheen. Sorry, we were just having a little thing about where Brooke should be in the credit sequence now that she's been with us for like ever. But that's a problem for tomorrow. Today, we're going to pick up directly where we left off, which was in the caverns beneath the haunted house, the Macaster Mansion, where the party has been slowly making its way, trundling through, have found the missing dwarves, and through a big fight with a giant spider, ended up crashing through the house into the basement. I guess I'm doing a recap, but I think everybody who is in the stream probably remembers what happened last time.
Quick note, Andrew, North Star, for the people watching at home, is on the wrong room right now.
It's on the wrong room?
Yeah, it's on the room with the big spider from 2
big spider
ago. Yeah.
I have a feeling that the change I made to and I have a feeling the change I made to fix that may mean every 2 minutes I have to go back and change it to where it is. It's supposed to refresh every 2 minutes in case things get messed up. So look at that, fixed and created a new problem. But we'll see. Maybe that won't happen. That'd be great. So to fast forward the action a little bit, one of the last things that happened was Jojandron came down to help Turgar, who was engaging with a enemy scuzzy-looking pirate guy and a hobgoblin, and through a marvelous roll, Jojandron hit amazingly, but did a nice swish of damage. I have decided that swish is going to be pretty great, and it was enough to defeat that hobgoblin. Meaning you guys are now free to do whatever you want to do, at least in this hallway. Recalling that there was another hobgoblin that escaped eastward into one of those other rooms. So let's jump right back in. Neuralian is first at 18.
May I investigate the man's belongings and whatnot who we were chasing?
The one by me there?
Yeah.
Jojandron? Yeah, good idea.
Do you want to go down there and give him a good frisk?
Yes, I would like to give him a good frisk.
All right. So move yourself down there. So you've got a man to your north and a hobgoblin to your east. Let's see here. What can I tell you about this guy? It is... There we are. So this guy is armed with a longsword, and he's wearing leather armor, and he's got a nautical look about him. His pants are short. He's got a jaunty cap, but definitely a hard life. He's got it written all over his face. Well, not life anymore, I suppose. That's the wrong word. But it looks like he's got a weathered look about him. The hobgoblin does not have a nautical look about him. He's wearing patchy but serviceable chain armor, and he was also wielding a long sword and a shield. But you would not probably wear those if you were shipborne, because if you fell overboard, you might fall and not be able to swim.
And there's no identifying information on our jaunty hat man?
He is not carrying a pouch. His poltroons, I guess, breeches don't seem to have pockets on them. So yeah, he's got a cheap set of rings and an earring, but nothing that has anything that looks like identification.
Okay. Well, she slaps him because she assumes that he's the murderer of Petrie.
Okay.
Gives him a little
Okay, he does not respond. Well, let's jump to Glondo.
Too hard, he might come back to life.
Slap the life into him. What would Glondo like to do?
To confirm, somebody ran off this direction?
Yes.
Confirmed.
And not that we don't know anything about this direction, correct?
Correct.
That is also correct.
Well, I should go one of the ways. I'm going to go the way that nobody went, just in case there's something fun there.
Okay, I will unhide that. Boom.
Nothing fun.
And I will tell you about it. It's an uneven, naturally formed cavern about 20 feet in diameter. It is dim because, as I recall, I don't think anybody's carrying any light source. I don't think anybody's got a torch or anything.
Yeah, remember I did that thing where I made it wasn't the ham because he ate the ham. I made some item light and then I threw it.
Most
Using
of us
my
have dark
cantrip.
vision also.
I think we
Yeah,
all do,
but-
don't we?
But I used my cantrip, I believe,
Okay.
where I can
So
make
there-
something light.
So there is light near you, but there is no light near Glonda.
Sure.
But you do have dark vision, so you can gloomily see into this space, but otherwise you can't make out anything specifically from where you are. Would you like to do anything else while you're here?
You have the light cantrip?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
The way he just said that made it seem as though there might be more to see there, but I wasn't sure.
Just for fun, can I do what I do best?
We all know.
Can
Oh,
I
do
do
it.
a
Do
skeleton
it.
check down
Do
here?
it. Wouldn't be a session without it.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's see that stone cunning roll. A history check for me, please.
Ooh, a
This
new
time.
roll.
So cunning.
Yes.
Ooh, the con.
Oh, 14.
14. So the cavern walls are natural, but they have been excavated. So filled. You can tell there are signs of pickaxes and such to enlarge them. The floor is also natural. It's a rough. Well, as Turgar can attest to by shoveling through it, it's a sandy stone kind of floor, but you can shovel through it with enough effort. The stonework sort of fading down a bit to your south. You do note it looks like it's slightly different. It's pitted and burned. It looks like it's a different texture than you would expect.
Can I investigate that?
You certainly can. We'll take that up on your next turn because that
Okay.
was
And
your
quickly,
whole time
Christine, what candy are you eating?
Candy corn.
Whoa!
here.
I know
Nice.
so few people who actually consume it. That's so cool.
That's
This
a
girl
Halloween
loves
classic
Halloween.
right
Yeah.
And it's good for you.
Yeah, it's a vegetable.
there. Speaking of Halloween, let's jump to Turgar on 14. What does Turgar want to do?
Well, I'm going to stay in my brown bear form just in case there's a little bit more combat. I can eke out some extra hit points. So I am going to wander. Can I squeeze through this passage here? Like, can I
Yes.
go here in bear form? So I'm going to come over this way and see what I
Okay.
can see.
Okay, you see into that room, which I will unhide all the stuff.
Oh, the little bastards.
Yes. Okay.
Who's the poor? Or maybe she's evil.
She looks
Nope,
like a very
she's-
generic young girl.
A
That
young
is
woman.
totally true. Let me describe the room.
What's to
The
my south
cavern-
here?
I will tell you. Just hang on. I'm describing the room at one at a time. The cavern, like the passage leading to it, is it's well lit by torches. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, there weren't torches up near Christine, but there's definitely torches here. I love it when the adventure sneaks up on you. So they're held in simple iron brackets around the walls. You can see 5 small bolts of cloth stacked against the wall to the south side. Is that right? No, north side. And on the south side is it 8 barrels? 8 small casks. 8 casks in a neat row. You also see. Yes, who is that guy? You see a man in robes, and he is menacingly holding on to a small girl in front of him, with a knife at her throat, and he looks expectantly at that bear. You also
We need
see
Joe
the
John
hobgoblin. You also see the hobgoblin who ran into here in a defensive stance, and he looks at that bear and shouts, "Come no closer, or Sanballat
I
will."
love that he was looking
Go for it?
expectantly at a bear.
Well, he knows
Just
this is
what
no
I
ordinary
expected.
bear. Yeah.
He saw Turgar turn into a bear, didn't he?
We haven't seen this guy before.
Oh, I thought he's the one that we
New
tried
guy.
to kill and he ran. Okay, good to know.
No, that's
So
the guy to the
he
north.
somehow
of the
has
river.
expectations. This bear is clearly
but
sentient
the
enough to get
hobgoblin
it.
has engaged. The hobgoblin is engaged
Yeah.
with us already. Has he
Yes,
taken
exactly.
damage?
Oh yes,
Okay.
Certainly
And
has.
sorry, what was her name? Did he say her name?
he did not say her name, but he did say, "Come no closer, or Sanballat will slice through this little one's neck like butter."
So he told us his name. That's
Sanballat.
Specifically
person.
noted that he speaks in the third person.
Cute.
Sanballat?
Yeah. Yes.
So he's
And,
into
what's-
democracy.
It's like, what you would
What
vote
type of
in a sand election.
Mhm.
That's right.
Hey, are we talking about Dune now?
We are. Let's let
Let's
that
see
be
if we can
Turgar's
get some
action
spices off
and
this
jump
guy.
to Norman, who's next on the initiative. What does Norman want to do?
Oh, Jiminy Jillikers.
Whoa, don't need to swear.
I think
And that's what you saw to the south there, Dan.
What's that?
I've updated the
Oh,
south.
yeah.
for you.
Okay,
You
there we
wanna
go.
see what-
And a quick question too, just a point of clarification. Directly north, is that potentially a passage around that corner?
No, it ends in.
Okay.
It gets smaller and ends in a crevice.
Okay.
all right, so I'm going to join Terragar in bear form, and I am going.
You're going to be in bear form too?
I knew that was coming.
You know what?
Yeah,
if
but-
if
yeah, I'm gonna
Norman's
take all
going
my
into bear
clothes off.
form,
Actually, if I get just a little bit closer, then I think I can Radiant Bolt. Which one of these two dum-dums has a knife against what's her face?
It is
Sanballat.
It is the guy behind the not the hobgoblin, but this guy. Now he is using the girl as cover, so you would be trying to attack him at disadvantage.
Oh, but
you wanted
Radiant
to
Bolt
shoot.
doesn't just come from directly above?
I have imagined it as coming from your hands.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it would be tricky if it came from the sky, given that there was a rock ceiling over top of you. So
yeah, I suppose.
I'm willing to give you that one. Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I mean, yeah, if I were to attack that hobgoblin, then
You need to negotiate with these guys. They're screwed. They don't really have a way out.
Well, we can't attack, or else he said he'd murder that young girl. So we might want to try to first communicate before attacking.
hey, knife dude and hobgoblin, listen, this bear, I know the bear looks bad, but hey, I'm holding Terragar back. I'm just right in front of him. Listen, we all want to get out of this dirty basement alive. What's it going to take so that we can all just walk out of here?
He says, "Who sent you here? Why are you here? Why have you invaded our space?"
We're just regular Joe explorers. We saw this place, wanted to see who was inside. We weren't getting an answer, so we just walked in, started exploring, and we're here. Like, we are 100%. We have no bad intentions. We're just, we came across this trouble. We don't want to escalate things. It's just what's it going to take for us to all walk out of here.
Okay. During this conversation, I'm going to let Jojandron have an action. Let's talk about what Jojandron wants to do.
Yeah, I'll just keep talking and let's see.
You've been talking through this, so
what-
this is this.
yeah, I hear people. I hear people negotiating, and that sort of perks my ears up. So I follow the sound of people negotiating and find my way standing next to Gnorman.
Okay, we'll bring you up there. Boom. Is there anything you wanted to do specifically, or?
Well, I'm okay with just hearing what Mr. Sandballot has to say in response to Gnorman, and then I can proceed from there.
And
Are
I would
either of you Are either of you upset that there's a young girl being held at knife point, or are you like?
I'm trying not to be visibly
not.
upset.
I could
Okay.
care less.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
clearly,
Brooke.
know, I exchange a little knowing glance with Jojon when Jojon shows up, but I continue to just like, hey man, we just stumbled in here. Like, no harm, no foul. Right? Yeah, this buddy here is gonna yes and me on this right now.
I am absolutely chilled to the bone.
I forgot to mention there's also a stack of crates to the north of, like I've just made him show up. In between them, there's a stack of 6 or 7 crates piled one on top of each other.
I need to get this out in the open. I'm a brown bear right now. Okay,
yes,
so I'm
you
not
are.
really worrying about the girl. I just see food.
Yeah.
Well, you maintain your Turgar personality in there. Okay,
he's speaking from Turgar's personality right
now. How is this different? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. No, I'm concerned about this young lady. I want to get her free, but I'm not allowed to really communicate with you guys right now, am I?
No, that's okay. There's a lot of physical communication happening. I got in between you and the folks. I'm speaking in calm tone.
I'm liking this.
Okay. I want to go back to Glonda, who is in that room there.
What about little me? Or no, is mine?
Yeah, because I guess you go first. So, Nimralian, what do you want to be doing there? And then we'll go to Glonda.
Okay. How about this then? Oh gosh, why is it saying change to local? Losing horn. What is this talking about? Okay.
You pushed the S key. That's why.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm used to using that as my left, right, and back by playing my video games. So that's why I did it.
Yes, totally. The WASDA. Yep.
Yeah. I think Nim, so Nim has for glowing, whatever it was, a ham or whatever. It wasn't a ham, but I just want to think of it as a ham because that was just such an important piece. Maybe it's the bone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The ham bone.
Yeah.
I think she'd probably wander over to Glonda, check in on her, update her about what she saw about the sailor. Maybe see if she obviously didn't recognize him or else she would have said something. And in doing so, illuminate that area in case our eyes needed to see something.
Okay. That is good timing. So Glonda, you see Glonda is coming sort of south towards you as you go north towards her. She is looking at the walls when suddenly...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know. Suddenly is awesome. So both of you need to make a... let's have you make a perception check for me, first of all.
Inspiration!
Would you like to use your inspiration?
Yes.
Do you think it's that important?
I don't think you should wait.
I'm terrified.
No, because there's both of us. We have 2 chains that will get.
Fine, I won't use it because there's 2 of us. Great. Literally natural one.
Oh, no.
Bitch.
Oh
my God. Well, hold on. Did you write a die 1?
After I told her not to use it.
So technically, you can use your inspiration now if you wanted to. You don't have to.
I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to. I think this is too perfect.
I think we deserve to get slapped in the face by whatever's in the shadows right now.
2 natural ones deserve whatever's coming to them.
Something.
It's nice knowing you, Nima.
Yeah.
Something drips onto you from the heights above, landing on you with a splatter. And you each take 5 points of damage. Oh yes, that is worth noting. They both rolled They both rolled ones, and I can say that I did update the dice system, but I didn't change anything about the rolling. Really,
I don't know about that.
And we'll see if that happens. Then woof, that'll be rough. A wetness lands upon you. You can see it as a green, slimy kind of substance. And clearly illuminated by the light blazing off of Nimralian's ham bone. And as it lands on you, it sizzles, and you each take 5 points of damage.
Acidy.
And we look up, I'm assuming, and what do we see?
Yeah, what do we see when I look up?
The ceiling is covered with this green slime that continues to rain down upon you.
It's just covered in slime. There's no being there.
That's right.
So we sidestep.
Yeah, we're gonna duck and run.
Duck and run. That's a very wise idea. Which way are you running? You can move away if you want.
Well, I'm gonna go back the way I came because I know it's safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Nima.
Okay. I'll catch up with you in a sec, but as you run, you note that the slime is still on you and it sizzles as it sits on you, eating away at your clothing and flesh as it is exposed.
Son of a fuck. It's always Nim. It's always fucking Nim.
Always Nim. So while that's happening, the negotiation continues up north. Let's take it back to Gnorman, Jojonjaran, and Tergar.
I have a water skin that I would throw at my friends that I see sizzling away to see if that would help. I'd toss them my water.
You don't see them.
We're not near you.
Yeah, you don't see them, but you
side.
do hear. I would imagine you might hear a scream. It seems likely upon taking damage, you hear a scream from your fellows down the southwest.
Well, what kind of body language are we getting on our negotiation here with Knifey McKnife and the goblin guy?
And can someone fill me in on what I missed?
Yeah, you dropped for a sec there, didn't you? So Nimralian and Glonda went into that room to the west, that cavernous space to the west, and green slime landed upon them and did them some acidic damage. Meanwhile,
I saw that. I meant just before when Al was negotiating with Sand Ballot.
Right.
What did Sand Ballot say in response to Al?
I don't think there's been any.
Yeah,
we don't know yet. We're just about to hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only he'd asked why you were here and who sent you. And Norman gave some answers to that.
No, we didn't answer to that.
Well, he basically said we were just lone travelers.
Explorers.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And we don't know what he made of that news.
Not yet.
He looks dubiously at these claims, but you sense that there is something of an impasse. Did Norman actually make a step a little closer there?
No, I just moved so the home North Star map would shift focus to that spot. It was me being finding my light as an actor.
You. Yeah, that's good.
Cute.
Thank you for that. He looks at you dubiously. If you want to look at his body language and such, you can make a perception check.
Yeah, I do.
See how
I do want to do that.
Or actually, maybe. Well, there we go.
Natural 1.
Okay. There might be something wrong here.
Let me see what happens.
What? Let me roll another
one.
No, Andrew rolled it.
Okay, rigged, Andrew.
6.
I gotta tell you,
5. I have an
actual regular dice here.
What the hell? I'm not rolling anything above a 10. There, finally, good.
Wow.
Got those out of the way.
Okay,
That's how.
But not.
let's just go with the idea.
Not after
that
rolling 3 natural ones in a row.
I was okay. Even I looked at a little bit askance there, but I think that was just really bad luck.
It's not out of
character
character for me
Yeah,
to do
it's so
such
true.
a thing.
No.
It's a little
But
bit.
maybe we've got them all out of the system. You detect nothing strange about this at all, and
No.
he looks
I'm
earnestly,
very comfortable with this situation. Everything is fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong here. The place is on fire. So he looks at you and says, "Indeed, we are at an impasse." Well, I don't know how we're nice. I don't know how we are best to settle this, but maybe over a glass of brandy we can decide how we shall sort this out. But that bear stays there.
Yes. Hell yes. You're my guy.
And he barks.
Could be
He barks
poison.
an order at the hobgoblin, a single word, and the hobgoblin looks at him askance, but eventually grumbles in assent. And he goes down here, doink, and he grabs one of the casks, the one down to the southeast there, and he parks it in between y'all. Let's see, do I have a cask? Sword for a cask. Great.
They're gonna let the girl go?
He is holding on to her tight, and he decants some brandy out of one of the barrels, and he puts 3 glasses of it onto that barrel, giving one to Sambalat, and then he goes back here. So Sambalat is very artfully managing to keep the knife at the girl's throat and has the glass of brandy in his other hand. Do you move in to take the brandy?
I do.
I'll move in, but I'm not taking no brandy.
Hey,
Which one of us has detect poison?
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. It's a glass of brandy. I'm gonna cheers the guy, try to get his guard down, make him feel comfortable, even though there's a gigantic bear right behind me. It's just like, whoa, bear.
So true.
I do have that, but I have not activated that spell. So
Yeah,
I actually have no
Cast spells as a bear.
No,
And
I
you
just
can't.
I grabbed the glass and
I
drink.
have,
I grabbed the glass and grab it and drink. It's too late.
Okay, so I have purified drink and poison, which isn't detect poison. It just purifies it like a Brita filter, no matter what. You want me to just
So true.
do that?
Not necessary. Not necessary. It's too
Well,
late.
maybe he wants to do it for himself. Don't tell him what he wants to do.
Yeah, but he's not going to be able to do it for Gnorman because Gnorman has already put the whole thing down his gullet.
Okay. We're getting little bits of
Purify
Jordan.
everyone's drink?
So
All right.
do you want to purify your own drink though?
Did I get a drink poured for me?
You did.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
Purify
So mark off that
drink
spell
just
slot.
as, and can I purify? Is it just one drink, or can I purify the whole cask?
Food and drink. You can. It's anything within a 5-foot radius sphere centered on the point of your choice.
Okay, that's cool.
So
you could do the cast.
I'll center it on the cask, and then if that hits Norman, the liquid already in Norman's belly, then so be it.
And then he has saved him once again. Okay,
that's a cool move.
so-
I like that. That's a cool move.
I wonder if it de-alcoholizes it. That would be
I know. I'm like,
interesting.
alcohol is somewhat a poison. Like,
It is
so-
intoxicating. So there's the thing.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
we won't dive too deep into the mechanics of Dungeons and Dragons magic. Sambalat, with a swoop, drinks back his entire glass, and it doesn't even look like it registers. When you drink back yours, Al, it is insanely strong. I don't know how Norman might react to that, but it's at least 80% alcohol.
Well, Norman is a very diminutive individual, so party time.
So it works. Okay.
Yeah. Well, he's a heavy drinker, though. I'm sure.
I mean,
It's true.
I can
It's one of his
manage it,
skills.
but,
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask me
Uh,
to be like to shoot a bow and arrow.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Let's go back to Nimralian and Glonda, who are currently sizzling away under some slime. What would you two like to do?
What do I have that can potentially get this off? I'm not going to burn it off. That doesn't work.
If I use cure wounds on myself, will it go away?
Oh, I'll let, if you want to think, if you remember anything about what this might be, each of you could roll a nature check for me. Let's see how those dice work now.
Oh, great. It's gone up. It's gone up.
You're getting there.
And just in case it matters, that's a 7.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
Andrew, there's
Okay.
something wrong.
Something's fucked.
I seriously just think it's a huge coincidence.
Holding a mutiny.
Yeah, a die mutiny.
I'm
Literally, that hasn't changed. It's just the output.
flipping a coin now. It's pass fail. That's it.
Oh, and Dan rolls 2 once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's
I'll
crazy.
roll with inspiration just to see. Okay. Now,
Okay,
like,
Andrew.
see, something's.
We're really
something's-
trying.
This isn't Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead,
Like-
Andrew.
What is going on?
Well, if you want to roll just local dice of any kind, I'll let you do that.
I do
but
have local dice. Where
I
I
figured
have any
you would.
next to me. I'd have to leave for a while and find
I think I
them.
know where mine are. So Yeah, screw
can
it. I'm
roll for
literally
you.
going to go and get them because I don't trust your dice. I don't trust them.
I understand that. Okay, well, we'll come back. We'll let Brooke and Christine go retrieve some dice. Will it take a ton of time, Christine, or is it like?
No, I know. I think I know where they are.
All right, so we'll continue with the patchy negotiations up north here while you guys retrieve your dice. I really don't know what's going on here, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's legit. See, like if I roll, yeah, see, it's not ones. I think it's just serious number of coincidences. Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. So back up in the cask room, Sam Ballot drains his drink and looks to you and says, "I'd let you go if you sweeten the deal for me here. If you
can I just clarify something, Sam Ballard?
sure."
You're not holding us
but-
back. We can leave whenever we want. We're concerned about the girl. Why do you have her? And how can we leave with her?
She's my insurance.
Your insurance for what, Sam Ballard?
Well, the likes of you. You come in here and invade my space. How can I be sure that you are not evildoers?
Dude,
With
come
a
on,
hobgoblin.
dude. Come on, my dude. Listen, we just wrong place, wrong time. No harm, no foul. Thanks for
Where
the
did
drink.
you get her from? Where did
Yeah,
you
we'd
get
love to
Her
know
bear?
who she
Bear
is.
Dan, what do you say?
Look, Sam Ballard, why don't you just tell us what you want, huh?
You give me your treasures, your important belongings, and I shall let you leave with her.
How much money do you want, Sam Ballard?
How much money do you have?
At what point, Andrew, can I make my blow dart and put it right into his eyeball? Or is it still impossible to thread that needle while he has the girl in his arms?
It would probably be to attack him with any ranged attack will be at disadvantage. So you'd be rolling 2 die 20s and taking the worst one. But it would be a contest of who goes first kind of thing. So
Okay, can I roll a persuasion and suggest to him that he ought to let the girl go, or else he has 2 options here. He lets the girl go, or he dies.
Excellent
Oh
choices.
yeah, boy.
let's see a persuasion check.
That's Joe John.
You want me to
John.
roll it with my real dice?
Oh, gee.
Well, it's a plus 6, so
Okay.
Give him a break.
Okay, he looks a bit shaken, but not hugely convinced. And at this point, he yells, "Now, get him!" And the guys stand up behind these barrels and launch into an attack.
we
Oh,
got ourselves a Batman fight.
the
Classic
Donnybrook.
ambush. All right, but before that begins, we'll go back into ambush order, initiative order. First, we need some action music, and then let's have some real dice rolling from the likes of Brooke and Christine on that
Okay.
nature check to see if you know.
All
what's going
right, that's
See if
more
you can
like
top a
it.
5.
She gets a 15. Where can you see that? You
on.
can't
I
see
do
it.
see that.
Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, she rolls a freaking 15.
And she a 12.
Hey, all right. So this is definitely green slime, an acidic slime that devours flesh, organic material, and metal on contact. Bright green, wet, sticky. It clings to walls, floors, and ceilings in patches. It will continue to burn you until, for some great amount of time, sunlight will destroy it, or any effect that deals cold, fire, or radiant damage. Or any cure disease spell will also
Cure
Wipe it out
disease
completely.
spell. Okay.
Not cure wounds.
but not cure wounds. Cure wounds will heal your hit points damage, but every round it will continue to sizzle away on you.
And it's raining outside.
Yeah, there's
it
no
is
sunlight.
Raining like snot. Yeah.
So
Okay. Can
I
we
mean,
light the ham again?
Well, the ham is lit, but it's obviously not doing much. I have burning hands, but apparently that will kill me if I try to only apply it to the slime. It will kill me. So
Well,
about the
to be
healing
fair, the
potion?
reason it killed you is because you failed a dexterity saving throw to avoid killing yourself.
which I didn't know because I had literally been coming in and out the whole time. So it was a surprise to me to learn that after the fact.
Entirely true. Entirely true. Yep.
In the last campaign, like the last session or campaign or whatever, before we took our break, we all got a bunch of potions.
I just have a potions of healing. It doesn't do anything for disease. I also have antitoxin, but that's not going to help with disease.
Also correct.
What if I create a bonfire using my cantrip and put my hand towards it so that I can we can do a dexterity check or something like that?
There is a little fire right there in the corner.
There is.
Yes. Okay, great.
Burning away.
How about why don't we go over there and put our slime arms all over it to try?
Yeah, do a reverse stop, drop, and roll. You have to roll
That's
in the fire.
right.
Yeah,
Into
yeah.
the fire.
Yourself.
I'm
Okay.
down.
Both of you will have to make dexterity saving throws as you roll through the fire to try and immolate the slime and not yourselves.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
14.
Pardon my language.
I'm sorry, is that a 1 that you rolled on your own dice?
It was actually a 2. It was a 2, so I got 5.
Would you like to roll on North Star and see if you might have rolled better?
Sure.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Sure. Yeah. No, I won't because it did. You know what? For fun, I will.
Just do it. Yeah, it's
Just
important.
for fun, let's just see here. Oh, great. 12. That wouldn't have done much. Wouldn't have done much.
Wouldn't have done much.
Oh my
right.
God, what's wrong? We're in some weird bizarre world.
Move your little dims to the
Bizarre
math
world.
moves.
Okay, you take 7 points of damage, but the slime has been destroyed.
Oh my god.
Do I? I got a 14.
You got a 14
Yeah.
total?
Yeah.
You take only one of those. So you take a grand total of 2 points of damage, but the slime is destroyed.
Okay, I'm
Nearly
very
dead.
much going to need to be healed because I'm only have 5 hit points left before we attempt to help the boyos. Because I'm assuming we hear "Ah!" and a whole bunch of things, but I'm not going to.
You would. And Matt is suggesting when you have time, he would like to see the dice that you've been rolling. Matt makes his own dice. He's very good at it. So he's got a little thing.
Mine.
Oh yeah, those are deluxe.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mine are kind of
Very nice.
marbly.
Yeah. Mine are pink and black.
Satisfying viewers since 8:09.
Sorry, hang on. I
Okay.
gotta put it
809
up on the big screen. One more time. Show off them dice.
Okay.
And I gotta show the people at home.
Oh, look at those nails. Girl, I
They're
love
little
those ghosts. Love
They're
those
little
ghosts. Very nice. Yours is like
Nice.
fiery.
Let's see Brooks
Yeah.
one more time.
Yeah, I'll show them all.
Oh,
Glonda
hang on.
didn't seem
Little
impressed with that
dices.
though. Christine.
Yeah, these are. I have a bunch.
Gotta
As well.
Glonda
Oh,
doesn't look
spotlight
impressed.
me.
Glonda is like.
I gotta make sure it
Glon.
gets focused. Where's the focus? Come on, baby. I don't know. Sure.
Still nice. Great. Cool. Thank you.
He was suitably impressed. He said gorgeous.
Delightful.
Do you sell them? Does he sell them?
He does take commissions, actually. I understand he has taken his first commission just this
I
past
love
week.
glitter, so I should talk to him because I'm a magpie.
The ones that he made for moi. Oh, they're not here. After the break, I'll show you. Okay, so let's get back to the killing the party part. So we have some surprise attacks going up here. He is going to attack Gnorman. Gnorman, what's your armor class?
15.
15, he said. Okay. So 1 is 6 plus 2 if he hits. And okay, so he is attacking you 2 times. 2. And if he hits, he'll be like that. So 15, he gets that might hit on 1. So he gets +4 on these. So he hits with one of his attacks, doing 8 points of damage with his longsword.
Oh.
And that is him. This guy to the south shoots Turgar with a bow. Turgar's bear armor class is what now?
11.
11. If he hits, he'll do that. So he gets natural 20. So he definitely hits. He'll roll yet another die 8 for damage. So 14 plus 2, 16 points of damage from that arrow.
Whoa.
Okay, so I'm no longer a bear.
That took all your bear hit points?
It took all my bear hit points plus I only had 13 left. And it took how many points of damage?
16.
Holy fuck. Okay, so I am down now to
Yeah, that would have killed me.
29 hit points left.
All right, and this is exciting. It's the first time you have been reduced to 0 hit points in beast form. You have to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. You can choose to use regular dice or North Star
I'll
dice.
just see what happens.
Oh, that's enough, though. You're fine.
Okay, the dice are just sexist. That's all.
I'm spellless
Misogynistic
Turgar
dice.
now.
Hey,
We may
I
actually
rolled a 1.
die
too.
here.
All right, I also rolled.
I stand by what I said.
We may
Okay.
die here, though, folks. I have no spells left.
Dan, Tergar, you will not die as long as Joe Jondron and Norman are in this room with you.
Hey-o,
yes.
that's a type
Hey-o.
of spirit.
Yeah, but if I was in
Uh,
that room, wouldn't make a difference.
Speaking of, we've got the other guy to the south who's going to attack Joe Jondron. What is Joe Jondron's armor class?
18.
Yeah, Jojo, our tank.
Nice. He rolls 15. He misses. So he shoots a short bow arrow at you, and it plungs off of your armor. Kaplang. So that is their surprise. Oh, no, we got this guy who charges up to here and is also going to attack Joe Jondron with his longsword. He's wearing chainmail and a shield, and he's going to attack Joe Jondron. And that should have been die 8, but does he actually hit? Oh, he actually hits. It's not a die 6. He should have rolled for damage, though, because it's a longsword. That is, in fact, die 8, and he gets this much damage. Oh,
Oh,
10
my
points of damage?
Jesus. You must have something on where the DM
Did you say
gets really high
10
rolls.
points of damage?
I did say 10 points of damage, yeah.
Okay. And do I get to
All right.
retaliate at these guys?
Well, that is their attack round. So now we're into initiative order. So that brings us to, well, you know what? Let's go following from that. We'll go to Norman, and then it's Sambalat, and then Jorgeron. So, Norman, what do you want to do?
Ought we not to have rolled a new initiative round for this battle?
I'm okay if people want to reroll initiative, because there was a lull.
Yeah.
But maybe some people like their initiative nice and high.
Yeah, and how come I got... If we're doing in the initiative, then I just got skipped over, no?
Because these guys go on 13 and 12.
Oh, it's
So,
starting like that?
yeah. Exactly. But I'm also game if you guys want to reroll initiative, knowing that they could also roll better initiative as well.
Oh, I'm game for whatever you guys want. I'm just going to take some...
Well, if it's my turn, let me just whack this guy with my quarterstaff as hard
Well,
as I
Yeah,
you have
just
to
whack
decide
the bell.
now
Let's
if
just go
everybody
from here.
wants to. Before Norman attacks, you
don't.
guys have to decide.
I don't care. It doesn't change much for
I
me.
mean, aside from Sand Ballot, everyone has now gone. All the bad guys have gone, and then we all get to go. So I think that that's worth keeping in terms of an order.
I just wanted to be ahead of Sand Ballot, but everything else is fine.
Okay.
sorry, we're keeping-
You rolled a 3. That is unfortunate.
I take out my
Are we
quarterstaff and
keeping the,
I go to whack the shit out of the dude
I
that's
hear
directly
we're
in front of
keeping.
me.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
we're going. Too late. It's happening.
Okay.
You can't.
All right. Who are you attacking?
My dude right in front. To the
Hobgoblin.
yeah.
So the hobgoblin. Okay.
So D9 probably 6. All right.
Hey.
So it's a what was that? It's a +6 to. I already lost it. So
That's a 9 you rolled there. So 15 is not enough to hit the hobgoblin with your quarterstaff.
damn it. Well, you know what? I'm going to spend a key point and take 2 more whacks.
Ooh. Okay.
Let's do that again. 2. One more time.
This
Another
is
9.
weird.
So 15, or does 15 get it? No?
15 does not hit the hobgoblin. He is well armored.
We're
with his
actually
chainmail
gonna
shield.
die. This is where we all die.
Well,
We're all rolling under
I've had a little
10.
bit to drink, okay? So maybe my quarterstaff was under
That's probably what happened. All right. It is Sambullet's turn, and he is going to cast a spell. And as he does so, so he throws his mug aside, and he casts a spell, and there are shimmering images of multiple Samballets flying around him.
Oh.
Nimralian might recognize this as the mirror image spell. So
she would
it is,
if she were there.
if she were there, she would notice this. So there are there are a total of 4 Samballets here now, but 3 of them sort of shimmer and move, making it harder to hit him specifically. That was his turn. It is now Jojandron's turn at 3.
Okay.
Wait, there's like fake versions of him?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the. Is it too late for me to renegotiate with Sandballot?
You have a feeling that negotiations are over, yeah.
The negotiations have closed. I'm going to attack the man to the south with my longsword.
Okay, so if you want to get him, you got to move closer to him. Moving closer to him means you move away from the hobgoblin, which would allow him to try and hit you.
Okay, I appreciate the clarification. I will instead attack the hobgoblin.
Okay.
And do I have my sacred weapon?
I believe you used that in the last week's fight.
Okay, we haven't had a rest since then.
That is correct.
Okay. Then I will just attack him with my longsword in a normal way.
You mean your big ass greatsword?
What did I say? Longsword?
You said a longsword, yeah. They're using longswords to attack you.
As if. No, I'm going to use my greatsword.
Come on.
You damn straight. There we go. Solid 12.
12
I think you add a bunch of
plus
stuff to that.
5.
Plus 5? Damn, that's so close. That is not enough to hit them.
Wow, their
Yep.
AC's dumb.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
just
high
wanna,
up there.
Can I just a clarification? My oath,
Sure.
my sacred weapon is an oath.
Yeah, it's true.
Does that mean I can use it no matter what?
Well, technically, you get to use it once per long rest, I think, but it is for 1 minute. So I'm willing to let you say that it has been 1 minute since you dealt the hobgoblin a blow from the southwest, and we've come into here. So for the sake of not killing the party, I'm going to let you have your
Thank
sacred
God.
weapon, which
Okay,
means
so
you
that would
actually do
add-
manage to connect that guy.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah, because you add
Drew.
4, which would give you 21, which is well more than enough to hit him.
Okay.
All right, so let's see some damage.
So I'm going to throw 2d6. I'm going to add 3 to it.
Can you make it public, please?
I'm going to roll publicly as well. Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
You are. It is.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, the advantage here is that he actually did have 3 hit points left, so that is still enough.
Okay,
to
good,
take him out.
good, very good.
Despite your attempts to roll really badly, you are limping across the finish line.
Man, oh man.
Okay.
And can
will-
I do a little can I give one of the sand bullets a little look to be like,
Yeah,
"This is last
absolutely.
your chance, Bucko. You're next." Okay.
Right.
Okay. The look.
I'm
I'm not sure if I looked at the
right.
right one.
It's possible. You have a 25% chance you looked at. They're all kind of flitting around though, so you can see they all look back at you meaningfully.
Cheers.
Nimralian on 18.
Come on,
All right.
Aurelian. Come to our rescue.
So, potion of healing does how much healing? And I'm so sorry that I don't have this in my drop down
Dogged?
list. It should
2
tell me.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, great. I'm gonna down one of those. 2 die 4. Okay, so 7 plus 2, so 9. Hey, there she goes. So she's at 14 hit points now. Still not great, but
keep yourself at range.
Once I do that, I'll probably run to be behind Turgar the bear.
I'm not a bear anymore.
I'm not
Andrew,
sure you can move. Oh, I'll move you back. I don't know if you can move that far.
Let's see here. I've got speed of 30 feet. So 10, 20, 30. Is that it?
You can also, so that's your move action. You can use a potion as a bonus action. So you can use your regular action to dash, which means you can move another 30 feet.
10, 20, 30. So there.
Okay.
Which is great.
And I will turn Turgar back into Turgar.
Thank you.
Update. A regular size Turgar. There you go.
I'm putting myself there.
Sounds good. Glonda at 16.
I'm also very far, and I can't walk far.
I think you move 25, or is it 35?
Yeah, I moved 25. If I did cure wounds, I wouldn't be able to do a dash, eh?
That is correct.
Okay. I'm just gonna move 1 up to 25. Where am I going? I'm going here. No, this one more. Come on. There. And then I'm gonna perform cure wounds on myself.
Okay. So is that die plus something? Plus your spell?
1 die 8.
Plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is +2 for you, I think, because it's your charisma.
+4.
It's your spellcasting ability modifier. It's not your.
Oh, that's my attack bonus.
Yeah, exactly. So
okay, 1d8 +2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it on this system and hope for the best.
You do it on here. I never know. That might be terrible.
Here we
Might
go.
be amazing too.
5.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll call it there for now.
Cool. Next up, Turgar at 14.
All right. I'm going to use as my bonus action Shillelagh. I'm going to bring a little bit of Shillelagh action into the
Oh, I
fight
love
here.
when you use your shillelagh.
It has been a long time since I've been able to bring Shillelagh into the fight, and I'm going to bring it in now. I'm going to also get...
I believe a magical zap is in order there. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a step forward here into this little bloke into the corner, and I'm going to hit him with my shillelagh. So that's a die 20 plus, if I hit, that is a 2 die 8, I believe.
I believe it's pretty good.
All right. Or is it just
See how
one
the
die
dice
8?
perform for Dan.
Is it just one die 8?
For the shillelagh, it
Plus
is
my-
1 die 8 plus 5.
Yeah.
+5. That's better than 2 die 8.
Pretty great though, yeah. Okay.
We have reached our end.
Well, I mean, look, and then you rolled a 17. So, I mean, I think that's a legit one, unfortunately.
Come on.
Yeah.
How many ones have we rolled here tonight? That's weird.
That is pretty weird, and not just a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, accept it. Okay. We're not good at rolling. Just get over it and move forward with your lives. I've accepted it.
Yes, Alex accepted it a while ago. All right, so Shillelagh does a nice swish. Do I have a nice swish now? There we go, swish.
They call that an Irish swish.
That's an Irish swish noise. Anything else for you, Dan? I believe that was a move, a bonus, and a...
No, I offer him a
That's
pint of
gonna die.
Guinness. I tried to hit you there, me boy, but
Don't
I
take it personally.
hope that we can laugh about it over a pint of the black stuff. Yeah, I've become a pirate.
Well, obviously. Okay, it is now their go on that next initiative. So we're going to have an attack on Turgar from the guy to the south. And that is him drawing his longsword and going to attack.
We're all dead.
And I think that should do it.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, exactly. All right.
The sound of the longsword.
No, he missed me.
He looks like he did miss you. Yeah.
Wow.
And then
It
we've
was my
got
pint of Guinness that I offered him. He felt
Must
bad.
be. Then we've got an attack on Norman. It is from the guy to his north on the other side of those barrels. Get rid of that. He takes 2 short sword attacks. Let's see what happens with that. Hits you with one of them because you said armor class 15, right, Al?
Correct.
Okay, so he hits you with one of his short sword attacks for a 7 points of damage.
All right.
And then finally, we have dude number 2, who is going to take another bow shot at Jojandaron. Let's see if that armor will save you. Wow, you rolled pretty good. I believe that's a hit for 6 points of damage, Jojandaron.
Oh, we roll for the bad guys and you roll for us.
That's clearly the way it should go. I don't know if you'd like those results, though. Okay, that is their go. We're next up to Norman.
Oh,
Give him
man.
hell, Norman.
I will.
Do it.
Where is
Give him
this
get
all
help,
Dude, you
coming
might,
Norman.
from?
hold on, Norman. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna will this. This is gonna be a wonderful
I'm
killing
sensing
roll.
something. I'm sensing something right now.
Okay,
Okay,
Oh,
so
you're-
you're attacking this dude?
Oh, you're done.
you've got,
You're done,
you've got
Dan?
magic. You've got magic in you now. Roll
He
with the
gave you
wind.
the spice.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to quarterstaff
Nice.
Buddy Boy, who's right over here,
Yep.
and it's going to go great. It's going to look
gonna
like
go
this. I got a 13.
13 is enough to hit him. You'll be happy to know.
Hey,
Thank
Yay.
goodness.
Yeah.
And he got 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay.
This man doesn't happen to already have some, cancer, some other disease that makes them a little bit more.
A pre-existing condition.
For some pre-existing condition that just makes them a little weaker.
Oh wow.
He was going to get out of this trade, but then a gnome came along and put a quarterstaff through his head and killed him with the brain tumor. Yeah. No, in fact, he's pretty healthy.
He's a hardy boy. Okay.
Does he have Crohn's?
Al-
Perhaps he has Crohn's.
So 6 points
Bring it
didn't,
close to
didn't
home.
do him in.
How about
Didn't
that
do him
gout?
in, but
Is
I
the
believe
gout
you have
acting up?
more you can do if you want.
I do have more I can do.
Give him hell,
Remember,
Norman.
you can use your bonus action without key points if you want to do that extra unarmed strike.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, for the guy right in front of me, I'm just still looking at Sand Ballot, but he's still protected. Yeah, whatever. Unarmed strike on what's his nuts. Let's do it, and it'll be.
He's got a mean bandana over his brain tumor.
Let me set my dice up. Public roll.
That's totally not right.
No. So that was a 10.
So you rolled a die 6 for your 2-hit roll. You need to roll a die 20. That's why
do I?
Yeah, you'd never hit with that.
Oh, right. Okay, hang
Although you did roll
Now
very
it's
well
more
on that
than
6-sider. Yeah.
on. Okay, yeah, there we go.
I'll accept that. Yep. All right. So yeah, you connect with him. Doesn't what's your total damage? How much do you add to that 4-sider?
Total damage is 6.
6 damage.
Ooh,
Okay.
Hey, that's good.
Describe your solid strike. He's not dead, but you do significant damage to him. So describe what that looks like.
So it's just an open palm, just like full leverage slap across the face. That you see the slow motion ripples through the face.
Like a
and,
WWF
the
old
eyeballs
fashioned.
go cross-eyed, and the hair, all the sweat flies off, and I just
Nice.
slap the shit out of it.
Nice. Cool. So now it is Sam Ballott's turn. He is going to cast a spell.
Oh, sand
He-
ballot.
Oh, Sam Ballot.
I don't even know who this dude is.
I know.
We will
Gotta
now.
make sure.
I have to change it.
Also, do you guys like my glass, everybody?
Hey, Ottawa.
Clock tower,
Yeah,
nice. Yeah, he's just gonna cast basic old magic missile at all three of you. He's gonna just give you some damage. So
Just what they need.
just what they need. So Norman takes 2 points of damage. Jojandron takes 4 points. Sorry, Norman takes 3 points of damage. Jojandron takes 5, and Turgar takes 3. Zim zam zoom.
How you
Norman
boys
has
doing?
deflect missiles, which is the thing I've been waiting to use and have to remind myself what it is. So if magic missile is in fact a thing that can possibly be like caught and redirected, does
I
that
don't see why
count
not.
as a magic?
Please just let it count, Andrew.
Why not, Andrew?
Sure, I'm willing to be swayed, although I suspect that
Yay.
probably this is totally not allowed. All right, let's see.
So
let's see.
yeah, my attack is reduced
Yep.
by 1d10, and if it's reduced beyond 0, I get to send whatever was shot at me back at the person.
Hey, I'm willing to be drunk enough to allow that happen. So sure,
Hey,
'cause I
that's
I
right.
believe you took 3
Sometimes
points
Andrew's
of damage.
gonna live.
I only took
And-
I didn't take that much damage, did I? So 4 plus.
No, you only took 3.
Yeah. So boom.
So how
I-
much did you totally deflect there? Because you add your level and your dexterity bonus.
Oh, is it Dex? Yeah, there it is. So it was a total of 8.
Okay, so that means you can catch the missile if small enough for you to hold in your hand at least, and you can spend a key point to make a ranged attack with the weapon, and as part of the same reaction. So you can spend a key point to send it back to if you want.
You know what? I totally am. So it's coming right back at him. And ballot.
Okay.
I want to see his face when that hits him.
At a disadvantage?
It is at a disadvantage because he still has the girl in front of him.
Right.
Ooh.
Well,
So is there a chance that this will hit the girl?
it's happening.
There
It's
is
too
indeed
late.
a chance.
So I
No,
rolled.
Norman, you can't do that. That's not nice to just say too late.
It was just a impulse reaction. I didn't think. I just did it.
Can Gnorman instead deflect that to, say, number 2 as part of his action?
guy right in front
That
of
is a
him.
great question.
Since we have kind of already all agreed that we were not going to attack Sandbullet because he's holding a girl with a knife to the throat!
And Joe John is struck to the core about that.
It is a ranged attack. It does not say you have to send it back to the same person.
Yeah, kill the guy in front of you.
Okay. Is that guy still alive? I thought I killed him.
Yeah,
last time.
He's
shitbag
still
is
alive.
alive.
No,
buddy.
Okay,
he's
then I
not
just
dirty.
fucking
Not
get to
alive
the
yet.
dude
What
who's
is
directly
this?
in front of me.
Shower. He's a triplet too, by the way.
Yeah, so I'm spending
Yes.
a key point, and I have to roll. What do I roll?
So this is a regular ranged attack. So you would be rolling.
So just in the
rolling at your
actual
dexterity.
reality, Gnorman caught, and he was about to throw it back at Sandbullet, and all of us went, "Yeah!" And he went, "Oh, yeah, yeah." And then he turned me.
That's about right.
Accurate. But is it still at disadvantage?
No, it is not a
Okay.
disadvantage because he's not behind cover. I mean, technically he is, but you are on the same cover he is. So
Right. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
13 plus Dex is 17.
yeah, it's totally enough to hit him. So roll a die 4 and add your dexterity.
Oh snap!
I don't know what a magic
Boy.
missile is exactly, but oh shit.
Eight.
All right.
8
Good job,
points.
Norman.
He is an ex-pirate.
Yay!
Hey, the mojo worked, Al. The mojo worked.
The
We'll
mojo did
send
work.
a letter to his mother.
Nicely done. Describe how that happened, man. You just totally knocked
We
it out of the
might
park
not
there.
die here. We might not
this-
die.
Yeah, this magic missile, which I can only imagine looks kind of like halfway between a bolt of lightning and like a half javelin. Yeah, Norman catches this glowing thing in his hands and is just like, "What the f?" and just like tosses it at the thing closest to him, just in a knee-jerk reaction, not even really thinking. Here's everybody shouting behind him. but it just like right through the middle of the forehead.
This might be your moment, buddy. You've like you're
I drank that
You've
super
broken the
strong
spell.
brandy like right at the top, and I'm just
like when Neo figures out he's a god. You know?
yeah, I'm just letting her rip.
Well, Jordan has been waiting very patiently now for his turn, which is now. It is now Joe Jondron's turn.
Okay, I'm going to attack number 2 with my very, very great sword.
Yes, it is. Hold on.
I'm feeling some spice.
Spice is definitely happening.
Oh my god!
Okay, come on, though. That's like the 8th time we rolled a 1.
This is absurd. Like you cannot
You have to
tell
look
me.
at that. I've lost faith in the.
I swear,
I
50%
appreciate
of the rolls
the
have
loss
been
of
natural
faith.
ones.
Not in you,
Okay.
Andrew. Not in you, though.
It's fair. No, it is a fair assessment. It looks very
I must
suspicious.
I will
must
roll
say-
my die for
I must
anyone
say-
who wants.
I have full faith in this die program.
I appreciate that. Also appreciate that I will be looking under the hood of this. But wow, that's remarkably
Sad.
coincidental. I'm gonna say, yeah.
Sad.
Never. No.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Well,
suggest. That
I guess
on your-
it's never good to have 5 hit points and roll less than that. You always want to roll above.
yeah, that is definitely not a good thing. You have. less
you
than
only have 5 hit points left?
Oh
I
yeah.
have 5 hit points.
Anything you want to do with a bonus action? You still got one of those.
Can you heal yourself?
Bonus action. I don't have much for bonus actions, do I?
You can't heal yourself with anything in your bonus action?
Can I heal myself with a bonus action?
I'm not sure.
You don't have a potion?
Cure wounds. I don't know if that's a bonus.
It's not a bonus,
Bonus is the B, right?
unfortunately.
Do you have a potion on you?
Yeah, it is a B.
Could
If you
could
had a
drink
potion,
a
you
potion
could
of
use it.
healing?
I don't see a potion of heal on Jordan, so I don't
I don't
think
have
he's
any
got one.
potions. I have the key to the city of
He
Orlando.
does have the key to the city of Orlando. It's
Mhm.
true.
Mhm.
All right. Well, maybe you won't get hit. Maybe it'll totally be fine.
Maybe.
I just can't wait for the women to show up here.
Yeah,
See what's happening.
We're really gonna change the tides, aren't we?
You will. Oh, you will, though. It will. We just need to
Mhm.
hang on.
I think this is an excellent point. Oh, Al
Or you
is
have
trying
to
to say
take
something,
a
but I
break
think
at this point. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
need to
it
fill
is.
up my wine.
yes, you will need it.
All
All right.
To kiss my fiance.
My wine.
My wine.
Nice,
My
Christine.
All right, let's take 5.
All right, I'll take us away.
All right. We'll see you in 5 minutes, everybody.
Oh my god.
We're back.
Hey, we're back after a 5-minute break. And technically, it's Brooke's turn, and she's not here yet. So, what I'm going to suggest is Christine. Let's see what Glonda has to do, because you're practically right on her tail.
Why is she so far behind?
I got to run the next 25 steps. Well, Nima used a bonus action to dash.
Oh.
But I had to stop and use a spell.
Mm-hmm.
So my 25 feet will get me to where this guy is. Can I stand on top of him? Push him out of the way?
Well, no, you can stand on top of him, but you just can't technically go through that black space.
Boogers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like what you tried to do there, though.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. So I guess I go to here then?
Yeah, you can go that far.
Can I go one more?
I don't know. I find that calculator joke so funny. Oh,
Nima's back. I'll wait.
Okay, well, that's part of your action. Okay.
Okay, it was part of it. We're here.
All right. Yeah, you're
I'll
good.
continue later.
Sure, sounds good. Brooke, it's your turn.
Hello. Great. I'm going to move so that I may see boy number 2, who's hurting my boy number 1.
Terragar, you're boy number 1.
Boy number 1.
Oh.
oh.
Infinite radius of sphere.
Has anyone thought maybe part of his sand balance problem is that his name is actually Sambalé? And
I think that's it.
He's French and he's angry because he's lost his culture.
The translation is without ballet. So he's always wanted to be a dancer.
Yes.
There's no S in there. There's no second S. Anyway,
yeah, there's no second L as well. It's a name. It's not an actual sentence.
What?
So, audience is desperate to know what Nimralian will be doing next.
Is the audience desperate? Okay. Okay. If I did shatter, I'd want it. It's a 10-foot radius, which is a 20-foot diameter. We're in pretty tight quarters, though, and I can't hit into like dense rock, can I?
That's correct. You can't project the spell beyond in order to. I see what you're trying to do there.
Yeah, understood.
No.
Understood. Okay. Then in that case, I will use chromatic orb on this guy.
Yeah, good call, because Jojo's hurting.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely hurting.
And I have a premonition.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
That I rolled a 19 on this.
You've been waiting a long time.
Screw the dice. And I need to save Jojandron. So I rolled a 19, okay?
Whoa, you rolled a 19. That's amazing.
19 for a very long time since our long rest.
It's so true. What kind of damage are you going to throw his way?
The meanest of damage.
Nice.
The damage that will do the least.
I'm gonna pull the glue off your shoulder and throw it.
I want to like turn him into ice. So I'm gonna do cold damage.
You do so much damage to him that it gives me hit points.
I would love that. I would love that.
And will you be rolling on the system, or will you be rolling your own 8-sided dice?
I have my no. I trust the 8. Honestly, it's the 20 that I've been. No. I'm gonna go for my 8. Screw it. I don't trust it. Okay, so let's see here, just so that we all watch it happen together. So here it is.
This is gonna.
I love this camera.
Okay, we got a 4. We got a 4. And how many do I roll?
You roll 3 of them.
Okay, let's see. Oh, another 4. Okay, got another 4 here.
Yeah, scene.
Yes. One. Here we go. Oh, whoa! right.
Cool. Well, that's definitely worthy of some applause there. So, okay. And do I have a nice magic destructive
speech,
sound effect?
speech.
Yes. A speech, please.
Speech.
Yes, exactly. He explodes into a icicle and many different bits and pieces of him fly all over in frozen pieces.
But is he dead?
But he is no, he's still alive, crazy enough. All right, anything else you'd like to do? Do you have a bonus action of any kind?
She does a hair flip and says, "Don't touch him."
Well done. Galanda, what did you've moved part of your action? What else would you like to do?
So we've got this one guy, number 1, and San Belay.
Correct.
And the agreement has been not to bother San Belay quite yet because he's got a hold of this girl with a knife.
Yeah, it's a classic movie scene.
Classic movie. scene.
Hostage guy is always the last guy.
Okay. Tergar, how are you at with health right now?
I'm at 26.
29?
Jojo was only at 5.
I'm looking at the guy in front of him.
I'm at
Gotcha.
26 hit points.
Okay.
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 I'm thinking something crazy. And I mean crazy.
Super crazy.
She's running away.
Yeah. Because the turns were weird here in that I started my move before and now I'm here. I want to change an order of how I did something.
Sure.
Prior to me moving this distance, I would use the spell invisibility on myself.
Allowed.
Okay. I am invisible here.
I've given you the
Guys,
ghost
I
of
think
invisibility.
Glonda ran away.
Yeah. Where did she go?
Okay. Unfortunately, I think that's everything I can do right now.
I believe it is. So
Okay.
that is your turn. We go now to Turgar at 14.
Give him hell, Tergar.
All right. So I'm going to, I still have my shillelagh active. So I'm going to re-roll with Brooke's die. So I need a die
Brooke-
20 roll here.
Brooke is
Got
literally
it.
going to roll for you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
The system has reached an all-time low.
Yeah, here it is. Let's see.
Please roll a 1.
Oh no!
What is it?
It's a 2. It's a 2. Come on.
Just for fun. I just want to see something here. Just for fun, I want to see what
It's not
would
going to be
happen.
fun. It's not fun.
I'll do one of mine just in case. I got you a 17. You could have asked me.
Oh my
that's hilarious.
lord.
Okay, Dan, I am going to...
Hold
This is how
on.
we're gonna
Let me
make this
roll my
work.
dice.
I have asked the chat if they could provide a question to which if you were provide the... Yeah, nice.
I rolled a
If you
20.
provide...
I knew it. I knew
sure
you were going to
did.
do that.
Dan, if you provide the correct answer to this question, you'll have
Yeah.
inspiration. And with that inspiration, you can use your
Okay.
very nicely rolled
Okay.
system die here. The question is, how does the ready action work in Dungeons and Dragons?
Prior to an engagement with a foe, you ready an action like a radiant bolt or something like that, so that as soon as something maybe comes into view, it happens automatically that you do that action. So it's an automatic reaction. It doesn't happen. Yeah. Okay. Good. Oh, so I actually get to use that then?
You get to use that 13.
So it's a 13. Do I add my modifier to that 13?
You sure do.
Yeah, so
I
it's
think you
18.
add that's enough to hit that guy.
18, and then the die 6 was plus, so 11 points of damage, right?
11 points of damage. You thwack him soundly with that. Whack. That's what we want. Hey, nice.
Ah, there it is.
So you,
I believe they call that an Irish thwack.
Oh, oh no, I did the right roll there. I think that was my die 20, die 6, die. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. Okay, good.
You did use the die. Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do, sir?
Well, Can I use my create bonfire as a bonus action?
If it is listed as a bonus action type of spell, then yeah. But I don't think
Oh, it's
it
a
is.
concentration one, though, isn't it?
It's a full action spell. Bonus. Remember, it's got the.
Yeah, it's not. It's a full action.
AOB. Yep.
Shillelagh
Good thing
is.
he didn't
and
ask
then,
you that.
And then
Healing
magic
word is a bonus action.
stone is not a bonus action. Why is that cut off? Okay, I'm good. I'll stop
Could you
there.
use maybe stone
He-
cutting or something like that?
I don't have stone cutting.
Healing word is a bonus action.
I don't have any spells left.
Oh, well, then never mind my suggestion. Okay, well, then I guess that's it for you, sir.
That's it for me.
All right. The only
Thank you for
guy
that.
that's-
I just want to say thank you for whoever asked that. And I'd like to
That
thank
was magic
myself
through that
for
person's
having
note.
some semblance of an answer.
Okay, so the only guy left is the guy attacking Turgar. So let's see what happens when he tries to return the favor for that nasty, nasty shillelagh strike. What's your new armor class now that you're not a bear?
15.
Ooh.
Well, he'll hit you with a 19 and do 9 points of damage, sir.
Okay.
As he slices into your upper arm, spreading some of your blood across the wall.
Oh.
But that is their turn. Next is Norman on 12.
Oh man.
Wait, Joe John. Say your thing.
Give him hell, Norman.
Say your thing.
All right, so
My new catchphrase.
buddy boy, I move over to this ding dong. I swear to God, I'm gonna quarterstaff him. And I'm gonna do
All
it
right.
with style. And it's gonna be public, and it's gonna roll like this.
Hmm.
So, that's an 11.
Getting back into good old patterns.
11.
11 is not enough.
Not
to hit this
enough.
guy.
Surprise.
No.
Oh man. Well, you know what? I'm gonna unarmed strike him because I can do that for free,
Sure can.
and it's gonna look something like this. Oh, God damn. 12.
Ah, shit, I could have
12,
used that.
unfortunately, is not enough to hit him. Yeah.
It just like I just wave my arms in the air wildly. It just
Seriously,
nothing's
we're
happening.
All right. It is now Sembalat's turn. He casts yet another spell. And let's see. It's probably going to be like that.
I have a D&D question when you're ready, but it's not.
I will give you that. Actually, this is even larger than that. So give me 1 sec. The area is consumed in darkness.
Whoa.
Yep. Everything goes black.
Does our dark vision not work here?
It does not. It is a
What about
magical
my
darkness.
glowing ham?
Your glowing ham. Well, let me explain. So, magical darkness spreads from the cask of ale, a brandy, and fills a 15-foot radius sphere, otherwise known as more than enough to fill this space. And a creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it. Okay, that's interesting. So, non-magical light that would imply. It doesn't really specify, but I'm going to suggest. Nice. It surrounds you like Nemeralian. It gives you a 5-foot sphere around you, but it quickly is engulfed by this magical darkness. And he is not visible. You know where each of you are, but you don't know where he has gone. So that's his turn. Yeah, that is his. Well, she didn't do anything else.
Did Joe John
No,
Drong
that's
go?
that's his turn.
I'm next.
He goes next, and that is his turn. So
Well, how come I
Yeah,
don't
now it's
ask
see
my
Joe John.
him on
D&D
the?
question?
I don't see him on the initiative anymore.
Yes,
bottom.
because he is hidden. Oh, Joe John should be there, isn't he?
Yeah, but
JoJo's.
between Norman and Joe John, he's not on the initiative
He's
thing,
ran
or is it because he's
away.
left?
Yeah, he's hidden. You don't know where he is now.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Oh, okay. Thank you. Matt clarifies that the darkness snuffs out Nimralian's light spell. The ham bone goes
Ouch.
out. Yes.
Wonderful.
It is a second.
Wonderful expertise.
It is a second level spell. Yes.
So, Andrew, you said that non-magical light can light it up. So might I just light a torch?
Mm-hmm.
So the spell suggests that non-magical light cannot penetrate this, but it also has been clarified. Yeah, it cannot. So Matt has also clarified that when it's the darkness spell is cast, it will dispel any light spells.
So in order to then, I would have to use a cantrip to relight my bone.
Correct.
Thank you for complicating things, Matt. I do greatly appreciate you in the audience. Okay.
He did supply the inspiration, though, that made the difference for us.
I know. I do genuinely appreciate it. It's super cool to have him here.
Gives and takes, you know.
Can I ask my D&D question? In a game that I play that's like similar to D&D, but it's Divinity, so there's like no DM because it's the computer. You can use cool spells that like mute someone. Like you can like gag order them, or you can basically not make them able to speak spells. They can still do other actions, but they can't. Is that something that happens in D&D? Like, can you get a potential skill that allows you to do that? Okay, cool.
There is a spell called Silence, which does exactly what you're talking about. It's actually similar to what's happening with this darkness spell, but instead of stopping light from coming in, it stops sound. So,
yeah, that sounds super cool because that would only impact. That would also impact. Well, that might impact me, but nobody else would be hit by it.
It'd be hell for spellcasters, but there are some spells that don't require spoken components, so it would stop any of those.
Cool. Thank you.
Excellent.
I was super curious about that.
Well, let's go back to Jordan. What is Jojandron going to do?
Well, I have some inner light from my from Ilona, but that doesn't count, does it?
Well, I guess it depends how you want to use that old inner light.
No, I mean I feel inner light because I'm devoted to her. It's not an actual D&D thing.
Fair. Yeah.
So I ought to not do anything because I can't see.
It's up to you, friend. What would you like to not do?
Well,
I don't want to tell you what to do.
What I'd like to do is get close to Mr. Man, who's not dead yet, and then attack him viciously. But I ought not do that because I could accidentally.
Because you can't see anything.
Gnorman or Tergar.
Well, being blind, as darkness makes everyone to be, means that so you automatically fail any ability that requires sight, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage. So, not good to be blind.
And I can't, I've been looking through my sheet. I don't see anything that can get me out of this jam. And so I suppose I'll just have to, can I cure my wounds?
You sure can.
Okay, how about I cure my own wounds then?
How would you like to cure your wounds? I think you've got Paladin's Lay on Hands. If you got any spell slots left, you might have a cure spell.
Did my spell slots refresh from last time? No.
No. There was no...
Okay. Then I can lay my hands on myself?
You certainly can.
So that gives me...
Stop it, Dan.
I have 8 points. I have 8 points available.
Cool. Yeah, you can use all 8 of those if you want.
8 times my level?
Give yourself... No, there are 8 hit points that you can just give yourself. You can cure 8 hit points worth of wounds.
Oh, okay. I was confused because it says, what does it say? Hit points equal to your paladin level times 5.
Yeah, so you're level 4. That means when you're topped up full, you have 20. That's the pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've used 12 up till now.
I will use 8. And I will go like this when I'm done.
Okay. All right. So that is that round. We're back up at the top. Next round, Nimralian at 18. What would Nimralian like to do?
Well, I would like to acknowledge that Matt has further complicated things. I do think it's worth noting that if I did apply my light it would immediately be consumed by darkness because darkness trumps light, which I think Dumbledore would disagree with.
Yes.
But in the world of D&D, I accept wholeheartedly. So she won't be casting any light spells because that will be flipping useless. Thank you, Matt. You're great. I love it. I seriously actually love it. The amount of like complicated stuff that goes on in D&D is actually funny to me. So it's great. Okay. So I think I used my chromatic orb, so I'm out of level 1 spells. I've got shatter, but at that point I would harm everybody if I just used it. So that's a bit of a dumb thing. This spell that is cast, you might not have to answer this, but if I just like threw a bonfire into the middle of the room, that would how much light would emerge from it? Because did you say that all light,
non-magical light won't penetrate it? Yeah.
And how do you dispel a spell like this?
There is a spell called Dispel Magic. That's a 3rd level spell. That totally would do it. I don't know if you have that spell.
I do not have that. I have Stinking Cloud, so I could make it dark and stinky. But I don't.
You could really make it nice in there, yeah. Will magic solve this problem?
Yeah, so I do not have that. So really, we're all just in the pitch black right now, and we might need to just like back out of this darkness. Is essentially what I'm thinking. So
how long does this spell last? Yeah, you don't know Nimmerlian. She wouldn't know.
I mean, long enough that he could get away if there's some
trapdoory thing. Yeah.
I mean, if he tried to run by me, I'd see him, and Glonda as an invisible person would also see him. But I mean, I'm at the edge of it, so I can obviously take a step back, and I could pull Turgar with me because I know he's very near me. But
I'm okay though. I'm not near death, just so you know.
Yeah, it's hard.
I've got 17 hit points left, so I can stay and finish the guy in front of me.
Well, I mean, the only thing that I can think of is that I ready an action, and that if somebody literally runs directly by me, I use, I guess, like shatter because it's my only. I know it's not. Then it would kill me too. I can't even use shatter. I'd use shocking grasp, I suppose. That's my only possible other thing I could do. So I think I'm going to do that because, like, they saw this room. They know he can't run away unless there's a trapdoor, in which case, fine, please run away. So yeah, I guess, I don't know, if he runs by me, I'll use shocking grasp, and otherwise I'll just wait.
That sounds like you are readying an action.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're welcome.
Someone so well described it to me that I think it's something I'd like to try.
Perfect. Let's go to Glonda next at 16.
I'm going to run into the cloud.
All right. Move yourself in.
I'm a ghost.
You invisibly run. Nimralian feels something run past her.
Oh,
but
shit.
She doesn't use shocking grasp.
No, because I whisper as I go by. It's just me.
Okay, good. Okay, I probably would have. Well, you were going in the opposite direction, so maybe I wouldn't have.
And I was a ghost.
Technically, I think you were specifying for Sembala to run by you, so I don't think the conditions of the ready action are triggered. But you run into there. Do anything else?
Does this darkness cloud cover the whole area, or like if I went here, can I see a little bit? Like if I go to
it covers the entire area. It's just I can't really make it.
Can she systematically run through each square until she bumps into him?
And if we light torches, that does nothing. Like actual torches.
Correct. You know they're on fire, but they don't produce light, which is a little crazy.
That's wild.
And magic light doesn't work either.
Correct.
It'll get snuffed out.
So, Glonda, do anything else?
Yes. I'm gonna.
We could just call out to this hostage, right?
The thing is, I'm invisible. I don't want them to know where I am, and I'm gonna let you guys know my secret of why I'm invisible is I just want to show up behind him and grapple him so that we can get him.
Nice.
So I'm just trying to find this guy.
Yeah, plop yourself in the middle of the room so you're ready to get him.
Well, assume he hasn't moved. I'd say go to where he was before.
Well, that's what I was
Behind
thinking.
him.
So I'm dashing. I can't grapple him if I get to him right now, which is why I'm staying on the edge. Because this is my bonus action would be to move a second time.
Okay.
I'd like
My
you to make a
max movement is
dexterity.
here.
I'd like you to make a dexterity ability check, please, for when you are over here-ish.
Okay. Dex is 4.
You're gonna use your dice, or you're gonna use
I
the-
meant to
you
use
the
mine,
thing?
but I clicked yours.
Well.
Okay, 16.
Force to have it. All right. You feel the cases that were stacked up, and you collide into them, but manage not to sort of spill yourself onto the ground.
Okay.
So you are in that area, but you so you don't see or feel anything other than those cases, though,
Okay.
from where you are.
I'm gonna stay. Yeah, I think about here is where I'm staying.
Okay. Then Turgar, 14.
Shall I can still strike him, right? Because I know where he is.
You know where he is. You will be technically attacking at disadvantage. Let me just double check real quick. Darkness. I don't know if that makes
Is
you.
he then?
Well, exactly. I think you'd both be flailing at each other. But I think that just means you can't see. I think you're attacking at disadvantage. That's what I'm going to say.
So
It's easy.
two rolls.
Yep. And take the worst one.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one of me and one Christine.
I'm gonna try the thing
Yeah,
again.
that's okay. All right. Your funeral.
Oh, see?
So a 2.
Great. 2. Yeah, you can swish around. And
Then I should have done this before. I can use a bonus action with magic stone,
oh, yes. Okay.
and so I'm
you got your-
taking one of my 3 stones, and I'm gonna hit him with it.
Well, I think that lets you create them. I think using the magic stone is itself an attack.
It doesn't say
so
that
you
in the
can use it-
description.
You touch them, you or someone else can make a ranged spell attack with one of these pebbles by throwing or hurtling it with a sling if thrown.
Why can't that?
Because-
Why isn't that? It doesn't say that it's.
It doesn't say it's a
separate.
2-action moment.
Yeah.
Well, you touch
Says
them,
it's a-
view them. Okay, sure. I'm just going to be the day of being convinced of things, but it's
You're usually
it-
so much harder on us.
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
worried that we're all.
Yeah. might be dead
Yeah,
soon. So let's make this happen. All right. So you want to throw your
Oh my
magic
God.
stone at this guy, do you?
Yes.
All
So
right,
that's a
move
die
at
20
disadvantage.
and disadvantage. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, man.
It sure is.
So a
than last
9
time.
and plus what? What's the plus
what?
on that then?
That is, you're gonna. It's
Add
a ranged spell attack, so you're adding your someone else adds your spell casting ability modifier.
what? Okay, so 5, so 14.
14 is just enough to hit him.
Okay,
So
and
we're
that's a
gonna do-
die 6, right?
Yep. Plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Six.
You hear a thud as a body hits the floor.
Hey!
Hey, death in
said-
darkness. He died in total darkness.
One was bad, and it hit
Ones
him
are
right
great.
between the eyes. It hit him right between the eyes, and I threw it so hard it actually
Must have
went
been.
into his brain. Boom!
And it caused, because it's a magic stone, it caused magic brain cancer. And then he died. So how do you feel about that, hey? All right, that is them. Norman, you're next. What do you want to be doing?
Oh man, magic brain cancer. I'm gonna. Shit. So I can't see anything. I heard a guy die immediately next to me.
You did.
Uh,
Spit that out.
so I'm gonna stumble through the dark over to, because I also recognize there's the bottleneck in the room. So I position myself next to Tergar and Nim, and I ready a quarterstaff attack.
Okay. You ready your attack. A Sam Ballott's action. Let me do a real quick check on something.
I'm invisible.
Gorgas.
You are invisible.
Bustrum must be so.
I was like, oh no, I'm right next to him, maybe. Wait, I'm invisible.
Yeah, you. Glonda does hear Sambellet cast a spell because it's a verbal component. And then there is a sudden whoosh of air. And then nothing.
Do I know where? Do I hear where it came from? Do I know if he's like an arm's length away?
Yeah, just to your southeast was where that spell was.
Just to my southeast.
But he never moved.
So I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing he never moved.
That is possible.
Okay,
that's where the voice came from. That was his turn. Now, Dodonderon. You also hear it to your northeast.
I hear
and feel the whoosh of air. You heard the incantation of a spell being cast, and then there was a sudden movement of air, and then nothing.
Well, I'd like to just say to the room, okay, Sandalay, we killed all your friends.
Oh, actually,
that's it.
That's the speech. That's the speech.
What do you think of that?
Okay.
As if in answer to the to your speech, the darkness gradually lifts, and suddenly you find yourselves alone.
He left.
What's happening next to Glonda?
Wait, is the
he's in the
still
cask.
there?
Everyone open these casks.
What's that thing next to Glonda, Andrew?
It's a chest.
It's a stack of crates.
Right next to Glonda, to her east.
Yep. Yes.
You don't know where I am, Dan. I'm invisible.
It's true. Where you think Glonda might be is,
I'm a ghost.
where
You
that
guys think I left?
No, for crying
All right.
out loud.
Except Nim knows.
The change in music will tell you that we are now out of combat, and the initiative is now no longer a thing.
The girl's
what
gone
would you like
too.
to do? The girl is also gone.
Should we investigate in that tunnel below, or should we just get the hell out of here and go rest?
I mean, this is well beyond our pay grade.
Well, we're hurting. Like, we're all dying.
Oh, and you
have no
brought your
spells.
cat.
I'm just curious if what's down here, like, if I come here, Andrew, do I see anything if I
sure
go
do.
there?
You see, what else do you see down there? Boom. That room. Passage widens to the south at this point to form a small cavern. There are 3 bolts of cloth and 5 small casks in the middle of the floor, resting on a piece of coarse matting.
Should we be investigating these casks?
Yeah, I was wondering if in ghost form I can just start opening everything and just freaking people out, like
We'd fire arrows. Be careful. Well, I mean, wait, I know that it's you, so I'm probably not nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, open up all that stuff.
I just want to open all the barrels and casks and the thing.
The casks are all marked as brandy, and they have the maker's mark of a local merchant.
Okay, can I open this?
Yep, those are there's a note on top of those, another piece of paper which I will send to you. But opening them up, you see the first one is filled with 8 long swords, and they're all packed in sawdust. And looking down, you see that there are similar size crates, and they also bear the stamp of the Saltmarsh Militia. And looking at one of the long swords, you see it also has the blacksmith's mark on it as well, from clearly made by the armory in the Saltmarsh tower, essentially where the armory is.
So either they made them willingly for the militia, or the militia stole them.
Well, they're here. You know that they're probably property of the Saltmarsh Militia.
Let's take them and put them in that bag, right? At least take them away from the enemy. We can return them to the Saltmarsh Militia.
We could resell them to the Saltmarsh.
Well, could this not be the Saltmarsh Militia?
Yeah, that's
no. They're not wearing the colors of the Salt Marsh Militia. They have badges, and they look a lot nicer than these guys. These guys look like scurvy scoundrels of the high seas.
Oh, so they were.
Is there
gonna
any
ship
risk
them.
that if we put these in the bag, would they tear a hole in the bag?
Which bag are we talking about?
My magic one.
The bag of
Your
holding.
magic one? Yeah. You could probably fill them up. You think you could probably put about 4 of these crates in there, at least a
The
weapon.
crates? There were 4 crates, each with 10 swords in them?
No, there are more than that. You look at that note, and it says, do I have this?
Let's destroy them then. Let's destroy them.
That's what the note says, Brooke.
Why can't we? Let's cast put them in a bonfire and wreck them.
Oh, we'd like to.
Oh, well, first we got to give some javelins to my friend Joe John. 'Cause obviously, we got
like
a crate of
take what we
javelins
need.
there. We got to.
Let's take. Oh no!
I'm just showing you the rest of the place because there's nobody else here.
Yeah, let's get that L out of here, guys. We can.
So there's a whole bunch of crates
There's
that
a
we could
boat.
maybe. We could tell the mayor
We'll
about.
just tell them. We'll tell
There's
them.
a boat, and I can drive boat.
But we will
Who
come
is
back
saying-
here.
I keep on hearing Glonda's voice, but I have no idea.
Guys,
bet
why don't
you-
you pay attention to me?
I bet you anything that boat goes out to the sea, and that's how they smuggle stuff in. This is a smuggling operation we're dealing
Well,
with.
we
here.
have a lot. We have a lot of stuff we can tell someone else.
In
to-
fact, I bet that these weapons, because remember, there's some sort of faction in the north, I believe. Remember at the beginning we learned that there was some political play here with Saltmarsh and with another kingdom, I believe, to the north. Is that right, DM?
yeah, it was Canada North. They appointed
Canada
me
North.
counselor.
Canada North, yeah. No, this Keeland has been traditionally at war with the Holds of the Sea Princes to the south, which are a
To the
seafaring bunch of scoundrels, basically. But that truce and armistice in that conflict was signed about a year ago.
So I wonder if there's some insurgency. They're fueling, like the Sea Lords are doing some contra type work here, and there's trying to destabilize Saltmarsh and these land-loving kingdoms. And anyway, this could be this boat might actually not lead further into a dungeon. It may just go into the ocean. If we go there, Andrew, and we look out across the water, what do we see?
The first thing you see is that it's still raining quite heavily outside, although the storm has begun.
We can
to
see
abate.
out. We can see if we look across the water. What do we see?
Yeah, you
Where this
see.
little boat is.
Well, yeah, looking out, it does look out into the bay. Here.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So it definitely is a way in and out. It's not like just a little lagoon. It goes out. This is a nice little stone outcropping,
Like the Goonies.
like
Lagoony.
Lagoonies.
The Lagoonies. No, but you can totally see out. This would be a way. If there was a ship out there, yep, definitely this would be a way to get there.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
definitely a secret little place.
Well, we're all hurting so bad. Should we not head back to our inn and get a nice, Andrew, are we able to ask now what time it is? And
Oh, good God. We probably missed our appointment with the boss.
maybe.
It looks like through the gloom of the storm, you can tell the sun is just beginning to set. So it is not yet. It is nowhere
time's
near.
What
we
time's the
did
sunset
miss our
here?
appointment.
Your midnight
time is that?
appointment was when you were supposed to meet.
Time
would
of
we
the
have
year
time-
is it?
Yeah.
You've got probably about 5 hours before that time.
So we can't do a long rest.
No,
No.
you can only do a short rest.
Short rest. What's on your mind, Christine?
There's a room with a bunch of beds, and I was wondering if we should go relax there for a minute.
Well, we don't even know that we can get out of here through that stairwell, right, Andrew?
You didn't look.
We
You tell me?
haven't checked this out yet.
You guys
we've
went
walked
straight
through
in?
so many bookcases. I don't remember what's on the other side. I've also had lots of brandy.
Well, let's collect our dwarf.
Both in and out of game.
Let's collect our dwarf friends. Let's go see if we can get up that stairwell.
Oh yeah, they've
leave.
just been like hiding in the
Well,
corridor.
and that's why we came here. We were successful in our primary mission, which was to save them, and we have. So let's get them back
So true.
to where we need to get them, and then take a short rest.
I'm gonna
right.
remove my ghost.
What are you thinking,
I'm not gonna
Jojo?
be invisible anymore.
Okay.
Oh, holy
Okay.
smokes!
What do you think, Jojo?
Hello.
That stairwell leads back up to the main floor, back into the living area, which I've just
Good.
been well into the west side.
Great. So we're out.
Yeah, it will certainly let you leave that way.
Let's do it. Let's
do
get
it.
out, and then
Cunningly
we can
hidden in the
talk
floor.
to
Trapdoor.
we can talk to the mayor, tell him what we found, get a good short rest in before we have to go meet with the mob boss.
Ought we
All right.
not at least get the boat? Just throw the boat in the water so that they can't use it anymore.
We can do that if you'd like.
Yeah, let's throw a couple of crates in the boat and then just cast it off. Does that sound like a good idea?
Punch a hole in the bottom of it. Let it sink.
Yeah, just to piss 'em
Yes. Yes. Love
Okay,
it.
so what
Unless we
crates
need
are you
to,
going to put in there?
unless there's a chance we need it later.
Yeah, that's true. I want to use this boat. Why don't we just leave with this boat? It's such a nice thing to have a little boat.
The
It's a
little dinghy?
launch about 18 feet long. It could definitely fit you and a bunch of cargo if you wanted. It's
Yeah,
much
would we
smaller
rather-
than the boat that you acquired on your way in here. Like that's
So I guess
that's a
is the
sort of
question:
small
Do we
fleet.
leave through the house or do we leave through the boat?
Well, what's the advantage of leaving through the boat?
Yeah, I think leaving via the house is probably better because we know exactly how to get home.
That, and we need to go. We need to make our appointment.
Glonda would certainly know from her sailing experience that traveling on the water in this storm would be treacherous.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, it's not safe.
Appreciate it. Okay, let's get out of here.
All right,
So can we
So-
magic fast forward back to the town?
absolutely.
Or is it-
You
okay.
you stumble your way back. The dwarves are very
Hey.
happy to leave this
I
place.
don't know if we stumble.
You valiantly
The Norman
move with
stumbles.
a low number of hit points, not related to your health at all. Totally high spirited from you leaving the place, and make your way back to Salt Marsh. Where do you want to go in Salt Marsh?
Where was it that the dwarves were? That was at our friend's place there.
So to just bring us
Ooh.
back to the map of Salt Marsh.
I never thought we'd see this place again.
I know exactly. They the dwarves are in the mining company, which is just near the west gate. That is where you had been talked into going into the house with Anders and the head of the mining company, whose name escapes me quickly, but I'm sure it'll come back.
Could you
if I
ding
look
where
at
we're
the
supposed to
document.
go again, please?
I sure can. Ding. Yeah, dance on it.
Thank you.
Should we go there first? Maybe we'll get like crazy rewards. They'll magically grant our spells back.
Yeah, maybe he has really comfortable beds there, better than the ones that we would have at the inn.
Well, we're not staying at the inn anymore. Remember, we're staying at Sulmore.
Oh, thank you. That's right. Got booted
We're
out.
actually staying at
not Sulmar.
if he agrees with your bargain, Anatolia's house is where he had set you up,
Which is like
which I have marked.
here, right?
nope,
There?
No, it's up. It's at the top.
Done.
Here, yeah.
a little bit
Where is
southwest of the.
Oh yeah.
That's reasonable. It's on the way to stop off at.
There's a nice ocean view.
yeah,
That's right.
Pretty decent house. All right, because we're getting close to the end here, I'm going to just bring us back to the mining company. Oh, which I can unhide. That's why you couldn't see it. That's where the mining company is. And when you return, there is I really better get that person's name directory.
Oh God, Jordan, guys, Joe John
Jordan's in the woods.
wandered into the woods again.
No,
Ah,
it's a glitch. It's glitching. I'm clicking the mining company's house.
Guild leaders.
What's going on?
This is going to be really annoying. Let's just go down to 45. You guys, stop the dinging. Manistrad Copperlocks is the person who runs the mining company.
Manistrad Cockblocker?
Copperlocks.
Oh my god.
Coffin Locker.
Otherwise known as Cockblocker to her friends. She is
Andrew,
overjoyed at the return. Of
very dirty,
dwarves.
Andrew. I don't know if
I know. Well, your kids
choice
can't
of
watch this
names,
now.
Andrew.
Yeah,
Really sorry,
it is my
gang.
fault. So she's overjoyed at the return of the two dwarves, and they're very impressed that you were able to do this. Manistrad Cockblocker, I believe, is her name.
I meant the dwarves. I forgot about those guys.
Yeah, the dwarves, right? That whole reason we went there, right? Exactly. And true to his word, Anders gives you the keys to Anatolia's house.
Oh, I thought that was going to be the keys
you.
to the city. But
no, you guys can't have too many city keys. That's crazy. I'll leave it up to you. Maybe we'll talk about it next time if you relate the events of the house and how much you want to share with him. In the meantime, the big deal is you all gain an experience level.
Whoa!
Smokeramo. Okay, so there's going to be things.
We're this many now?
Oh my
You are-
goodness.
Oh
So,
my.
Nimrilian turns level 6. Everyone else turns level 5. Wizards
Is there
are weak.
things that happen to us now?
Certainly are. We'll
Whoa.
Andrew will get to send all those big emails again when we're out to do
Because we're-
stuff.
I love this.
Or you can force us to figure it out.
I
'cause,
didn't see that coming.
Don't do that to me.
He's been very good to us.
the what we could do right here before we leave to
Mhm.
increase the suspense is the hit points you're going to get for your next level. You can choose
Hmm.
to roll
Yes.
for them or take the high average, which means if you're going to roll an 8-sided die, you would get 5 hit points, just straight old 5, or you can gamble and see if you get higher than that.
5 it is,
So-
-1.
You're going to do that. Well, unfortunately for a wizard, you roll a 6-sided die for your hit points. So you get 4 hit points.
4 it is, -1. I'll take my
Minus
3.
1 is 3 hit
Sorry,
points.
what's the what's the choice again?
The choice for Dan, Al, and Christine. You roll 8-sided die for your hit points. So you can either roll that die for the hit points you'll get for your new level, or you can choose to take 5.
And 5 without a minus.
Without a you get to add your
I
constitution bonus.
rolled last time and
Yeah,
paid
you add
dearly
your
for it.
constitution bonus.
I got like
We add our
1 or 2.
constitution.
Yeah,
So
my
you add your
constitution is
constitution.
-1.
Constitution.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, right. That's why I always choose that because my constitution
five-
plus 4. Yeah,
so
I'm gonna,
Oh my gosh.
I gotta
I
pick
get
9.
3. I get 3 every single time because mine's a -1.
So 5
Yeah,
plus
either-
our constitution, you said?
Correct. Plus your constitution bonus.
And
Yeah.
what about Joe Jondra?
Joe Jondron rolls a 10-sided die for his hit points. So he could get 6 or roll the 10-sided die.
I'm going to roll the 10.
Of course.
You're
you
gonna roll
are.
a 10-sided die?
Nuts,
Let's see it.
man.
Let's
Do
see it.
you want?
Yes.
Oh, totally works in his
Hey,
favor.
I'm
He
just
gets
I think it's
9
more
hit points.
fun. I
Plus
think it's
2.
more fun if I roll.
Plus 2.
Yeah.
All
And I'm
right.
gonna pay
So,
those,
John, you've
but no, I'm
inspired
not.
me to
No, I'm
roll
not.
too.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see what Terragar rolls first.
Okay. So just let me
You're
feel
rolling
it.
8-sider?
Let me feel it.
Are you going to roll the system, or do you want one of
I'm rolling the
West-
system. It's more
You're gonna
fun
roll a
if
system?
I just do it this
All right.
way. Great. So I get a 9, right?
Whoa.
You do. 9 hit
Nice. Sweet
All right.
sassy molasses.
Here comes Good Norman with a +0.
points.
No!
Norman.
Oh.
I chose
1.
average, but I want to test it just to see what happened. I'm not going to take it though.
Okay.
1 point difference. It's all good.
If you had taken it, it wouldn't have been that number. It would have been like
Now-
a 1 or a 2.
yeah,
How much of this is
And
just
mine's a die 6. I would have rolled worse. I would have rolled a 2. So.
How
You
much
know
of
what?
this is just inflation, Andrew? Like we're gonna be fighting tougher bad guys.
That's
so
correct.
what's the average inflation for hit point during a round?
I don't know if there's necessarily an average. I mean, each encounter is different. So,
And remember, I'm only gaining 3 hit points I'm level 6 and I only have 20 hit points.
I now have 46.
I'm
Hit
39.
points?
I'm doing well.
I have 48.
Oh my
Al, I'm going to
gosh.
give you a chance to get inspiration to re-roll that die. You're going to answer the other question that Matt posed in the chat for skill testing question.
For
Who's
who?
this for?
This is for Al, who rolled so very well for his hit points.
Okay.
The question is, what class in Dungeons and Dragons has the highest hit die? Now, I'll give you a hint. It is not a class you guys have here. It is not a class held by any of the players.
Warrior.
Okay, I've got an idea of what it is. I think I know.
I have an
Would
idea.
you like to
as
phone
well.
a friend, Al?
I would love to phone a friend.
Don't phone me.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know, no. But...
Actually, I want to see it.
So I was thinking orc, because you can be orcs, right?
No, that's a race. That's not a class.
Oh, okay. Then I was thinking maybe like war. Never mind. Fuck. I don't know anything. Warrior. I don't know. Fuck. I'm fucked. A fighter.
Fighter. That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Because you're not a fighter.
But hold on.
Jojo?
But don't make that our final answer.
Jojo, are you a
Make that
fighter?
the final
What's your
answer.
class?
Is it? Oh,
I'm a
is it
paladin.
Okay, because I feel like fighter or whichever, or the
Like a
tankiest of the tankies.
What are barbarians tanky?
Ooh, barbarians might be tanky.
Barbarians could be 2.
Oh, barbarians are probably tankier. Than
I was
fighters.
thinking dragon though, but I think that's a race, not a
That's
class.
a race. Yeah, I
thinking
misinterpreted
that.
the question as well.
It's highest hit points is what you said.
Highest hit die. So
Hit dice.
Jordan with as a fighter had a 10-sided, and you guys had 8s, and
right.
Aurelian as a
No,
wizard
but
had
Jordan's a
6.
paladin, not a fighter.
It's true.
I would say it has to be
It's a hard one.
okay. So
It is.
if I remember correctly, from my non D&D but playing D&D like fighting fantasy and like Diablo and things like that, your barbarian has no armor, but he hits like a freaking train.
Oh.
And that's the trade-off, right? He has nothing to protect himself.
Whereas
Like
a fighter is usually.
he has some armor. He's more balanced.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
but
if you're walking us
melee.
away from the right answer right now?
I think it has to be barbarian because
Wait.
otherwise why would you take him?
Would our adversaries fall into this question too? Like if there was like that gigantic
is this
spider, would that
playable
have
by us?
Yeah, no,
classes?
those are monsters. Those aren't those aren't
So
really
it's playable
classes.
classes.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say barbarian.
Well,
And
you're not out.
I would bet money on that.
say, after listening intently, I would say giant spider.
I'd say.
Well,
take the
Al, you got a lot of
take
choices
the
there.
one.
I'm going to go with fighter, Andrew. Final answer.
Oh.
Alas, it is the barbarian. It's
I
indeed
knew
the
it!
highest
I knew it!
die.
I knew it was going to be barbarian.
That's his thing. That's his thing. I played with
so
a barbarian in
close.
Diablo.
I knew it.
Oh wow.
Well,
This is so much fun.
an evening
That
of
was great.
surprises. This was great, guys. As definitely
I like the
as Christine
questions
indicated.
aspect.
I
yeah,
really
do
like that.
And I'd like to
Yeah, we'll
continue
be
that.
doing more of that.
Yeah, that's fun.
We'll probably get some more plot related ones. Do you remember that time when this dude said that thing?
Oh,
what
God,
was
I
his
don't remember
name?
That's where our
No,
notes
it'll
will
be
come
great.
in handy.
Don't ask me any of those questions. I will fail them
Just
all.
check the notes.
When are we meeting next before we sign off?
We don't have to
even?
talk about this in the live stream though. So
Yeah, exactly. They're
No, I
all
thought-
like, "Oh my
Okay.
god!" But let's sign off from the live stream, and then we can maybe chat about that. Friends, thanks for watching this so far, and we'll see you next time, whenever that is.
adios.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, friends.